What a day, what a day. So, today I have the defender of house as a guest, and I'll be chatting to him in a second. Uh, Shout out to Oscar Mbo. This interview was supposed to have taken place the other day, but there were delays, man. So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. We'll be chatting to him about his feature on Apple as the Isgubhu cover star. And we'll also be chatting to him about his latest project, The Defenders of House. Yo, bro, how are you?
Yo, man, I'm good. How are you?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad that this chat is finally taking place. I've been looking
Yeah.
forward to chatting to you for a while. I had a chat with you at Jazik's
Yeah, yeah, I
launch.
remember. Yeah, that
Yeah,
launch
but
at
it
Mojo.
was so noisy there, man. So today I finally have a chance to chat to you,
Yeah.
in a controlled environment. First of all, man, like, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling good?
I'm tired, bro. I had a tough weekend. Um, but I'm in good spirits. Although I'm really exhausted, but I'm in good spirits. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because I saw that, you've been in studio working. I saw someone posted that you made a beat in like an hour or something crazy like that. I was like, yes. Where do you get the energy to push like that? The work ethic, where does it come from?
Crazy, man. It's all about being inspired and being in a good space. So it does bring up all those type of productivity into place. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, and my chat to you today is about your feature, being recognized by Apple Music, which is such a big deal
Yeah.
considering the genre that you play at, which is deep house music. It's not every day that we get to see a deep house artist being profiled by Apple and being handpicked for them to say, look, this is the guy that is actually doing dope numbers, dope music. Check him out. What did that moment mean to you when you got that call?
No, I'm highly, highly, highly inspired. I lie to you because at the end of the day, we're working so hard to be able to tap in this type of markets, type of platforms as well. Apple Music is a big deal for any artist. It's urban. We're living much more digital times, and they are globally endorsed. So having your work being recognized by such an institution is like more proof that you're doing the right thing. Yeah.
Mm. And one of the things that I've always wanted to ask you is that you started the podcast culture, before it was a thing. Now, a podcast culture is a
Yeah.
thing, and we see more and more people are getting into that space where they are creating their own content. And I guess it's safe to say that you are the case study of that type of movement.
Yeah.
Now, my question now is, you know, Life and Love EP only came like in 2019. So
Yeah.
why did it take you so long to kind of like, release music like a project like that when you've been pushing content for a long time?
Um, I remember telling a friend, 2015, that I'm very big on timing, because it's it's a it's a it's a it's a make or break kind of a thing for a person like me who really focuses on how things really need to happen. So earlier years when I was still in the thick of things of being like hustling to get my things right, it never felt right to be working on music as well, because there was a lot of stuff that I needed that I didn't have, you know, the resources, the proper mindset, the proper people around me. So I worked all this time to be able. Can you just take this quickly? Just 2 seconds.
All right, cool. Yo, welcome, guys. This is a chat with Oscar Mbongeni, and we're just catching up about his career, the moves that he's been making so far. So, thank you so much for tuning in. So, the chat is just an interview, basically. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a couple of questions for him, and he'll be asking those questions. But if you also have questions about his career, feel free to drop a comment.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
bro.
that. Sorry about that. Yeah.
I know. Yeah,
So,
no. Yeah.
the timing for me was very crucial, So late 2017, working 2018, a lot of things that I wanted to endorse my career the way that it is today were starting to literally materialize, And this when I got to revisit the whole idea of taking a different step of my story, because now the podcasting is doing very well. We're doing very well on charts globally. That is, the DJing is going well, So I cannot keep on offering people the very same thing, because my brand's gonna end up being stagnant, or the growth is gonna be limited. So that's why I started to invest more into the music part directly for Oscar Mbongeni as an artist overall. 2017 that is. Up until I dropped 2019 the EP Life and Love, my debut EP. It's such an emotional time, man, because the transition was never easy. It was demanding. It was sometimes I didn't want to go on with that whole thing because it was a very painful process for me.
Mm-hmm. But you did it like in a space of between 2018, 2019 and 2020. You dropped like Golden Power, which is like 13 tracks, and and it seems like you were sitting on so much music. So when you say that it was difficult for you, then how did you overcome that? Because from the outside looking in, you make it look so easy. Like in a period of a year, you drop like 2 projects, like it's nothing, and fast forward to 2020, then you drop like for the groovists. So for us, we're like, yo, damn, this guy just has like files and files of projects sitting in his PC or something, just dropping. So can you just take us through that process on like how you overcame those challenges, that painful process?
Yeah, man. It's for me, I can just describe it as hard. Like for me, it takes heart. Because like I said, it's quite a weird time for the music industry. It's been for a long time. In South Africa, we are yet to have multiple genres doing well. It's always a season of time. That this season is for hip hop, this season is for house, this season for amapiano, for other genres. We are here like it's like, as much as we are having this year. This year we can talk about multiple genres which are doing well. So before that, it's always that you know that you're trying to work on something, but definitely you don't know the outcome. And when I'm talking about investment, I'm talking about direct money that into stuff, man. There's studio sessions, there's equipment, there's traveling, there's vocalists, there's collaborations that need like you to have resources which are immediately available. So with all the type of things, man, you get to think a lot. You've been working on such stuff, and your career is been your main source of income, and you need to be able to mobilize. So it's either a hit or a miss. There's no in between. So when I talk about the transition, how difficult it's been, man. With more making savings and then taking the risk, and then not knowing which season it's gonna be. That's the crazy part. So even to date, man, I've got so much music that I haven't dropped because my story is themed. My story as an artist is themed, and it needs to make sense for people to be able to understand what I'm trying to say. So it's those type of things that that are part of my story. So now when I talk about how difficult it has been, it's really because of what I know, and what I've went through, to a sense that no one's going to be able to pick it up, So and going into a space where already it's limited, here you're coming through as a new boy. You've got so much to offer, and the industry has got no support whatsoever. So it's those type of things that you get yourself asking whether should I proceed with this, I go back to my spot, should I, so it's those type of things, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, and your fans are very glad that you didn't stop, and it's good that you're sharing this story so that people out there realize that it's not easy. And the year 2021, you come out boldly and you say, "Yo, did you call yourself the defender of house, or did your fans kind of like coined that term to you? How did that term come about, the defenders of house, like the EP?"
I don't know whether the sound problem is from my side or yours, but I can hear myself like when I speak. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, let me remove my phone from the stand. Can you hear the echo still?
Yo. No, I can't.
Okay, now no, that means it was my stand. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're cool. Please, the defenders of house. Okay, so that term for me, it comes from one of the tunes that I made on for the Groovists album. The title song is for the Groovists, So there's a song dedicated to the Groovists, basically, and the like the lines there, like, this is for the Groovists, the seasoned campaigners, the defenders of house, the lovers of house. So that's where it's coming from, So when I had to name my new EP, I decided to take it from the lyrics from that tune that I made, because I'm the one also on the vocals on that tune, So I was basically reassuring Groovists that we're here, and we definitely gonna do this thing.
Yeah. Wow. Like, I didn't know that it was your vocals on that song. That's amazing. Some people are saying something is weird with the sound. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I don't know what's up with the sound, but if you can hear for now, I guess,
No, it's sorted now. I think it the echo that I also picked up, but now it's sorted.
Okay, I know. Dope stuff. So tell me about now. Obviously, you get to a point in your career where your colleagues in the industry, like, DJ Shimza says to you, like, "Yo, bro, come perform at the Djoon Club. I see what you're doing." How was that experience like for you?
It was crazy, bro. It was truly amazing, to be recognized by an industry great like Shimza to be part of his showpiece abroad, in Europe. I've always dreamt of those times, because we live in a digital space. So I was able to research long ago about podcasting. So podcasting led into shows. There was a time when I was in varsity where I'd be obsessed so much. I'd use the internet mainly on the videos I get online, the club scene. So when Shimza hit me up and says, "No, man, let's go to Paris. I feel like you fit in, like, to be part of my show." I was shocked to begin with, because of the sound that I play. The type of sound that I play and type of sound that I make is not popular. In the sense, it's house music. It's for a niche market, So for me to be taken to go to a historic club like the Djoon Club, where everyone who I've looked up to or who I've studied has played, for me it was very emotional, So what happened from the day that we spoke, from the day I got the call to the day that it happened, I kept on imagining it, you know, and like placing myself there mentally, you know, and thinking what this opportunity would do for my career, you know. It was very much appreciated for me because I knew what it would do, and I knew how much it would bring in this desire that I need to elevate overall as an artist, you know. So for me, it was like one of the biggest things that really happened for the Oscar Mbongeni brand.
Yeah, and also you played your part in, you know, Judy J's career as well by just, you know, co-signing her. You know, she's a young girl who's talented, and you were like, you know, you decided to just, you know, support her. You know, like, why Judy J? You know, what made you decide that, you know what, I actually want to be behind this girl and push her movement?
Judy J is like, I felt like she has a similar story to me, man. You know, I'm one of those artists who've got a really unfair share of the internet over the years. You know, simply because of the drive that I have. You know, I had a lot of negative people at some points in my career, which were more than the positive ones. You know, a lot of people would cheer for me privately, but publicly, I'd be getting questioned. I'd be getting to be told that I wouldn't be anything. I wouldn't get anywhere because of the drive that I have. So, but interestingly enough, it never moved me. You know, it never moved me, and I really noticed a lot. I really noticed more of that going to Judy to us last year when she was supposed to go to the lockdown house party on Channel 4, hosted by Shimza and PH. You know, the internet was very hard on her, and it's those people who love music politics. You know, people who are always over scrutinizing stuff. The less achievers, so to say. You know, and I related so much to her, man, because it's always them. It's never the people who are doing well who do such stuff. You know what I mean? And I was able to pick that up early in my life, and that's why I was able to put a barrier between me and a lot of naysayers, you know, so that I could be able to. Instead, I took those things and made them grow me, you know. So no stumbling blocks whatsoever. So and what I also picked up from Julie, that she's talented, she's dedicated, and also that she's young, you know, knowing how rough the game can be, you know. I decided to be in her corner privately, though. You know, I used to speak a lot with Judy. I actually spoke to her more than now. You know, because I used to check, tell her how to react to stuff, what to do, what not to do. You know, but I also said into it all, she must maintain who she is. You know, she mustn't go with my look. But then I was giving some of advice. You know, almost a year later, Judy is one of the biggest artists the country has to offer, especially of house music. She just won, like recently won a competition with Diesel. She had one of the best albums of house music. You know, she's gigging everywhere. She's doing her own events. You know, just to show that the contribution that we can do, people who know can make a difference. You know, I'm really proud of Judy. It's not even about me. You know, but I'm glad that I was able to, like I said, especially with her mindset on how to approach the game, because unfortunately, that the more she wins, the more she gets such things. But look at all the people who are not doing nothing, but who are there. They're not getting any slack, you know. I mean, like any negativity, it's always the ones who are doing well. So the reason only why I got myself close to her, I really wanted her to do more, regardless of whatever's coming her way. Because now you need to understand she's new and she's a fresh with birth and she's coming out of nowhere, and everyone likes this girl, you know. So the critics are shocked that where do we get this? Why don't we know about it? Why wasn't she not coming through it? You know, there's too many questions, but it's always those people, like I say, I feel like every industry has those type of people. And I'm lucky enough to be able to know how they move. So that's really the main reason, you know. To some extent, she used to entertain those type of stuff. You know, she used to be part of the people who joke about this type of things, who don't take them to head. And I told her, you need to stop that. You know, you need to stop that, because to make sure that they know that you are not part of these things. You know, change the direction, just focus a bit, and go for what you want. You know, so today here we are, and I'm really proud of her. She's still gonna do more. She's very young. She's driven. She has a good team. She's a good dad who's supporting her so much. She's still gonna do so much more. So I'm so proud of her. Yeah, very much proud of her.
Yeah, no, thanks for that, man. And just to add on that, like the lady DJs need like support from, the industry. They need to be protected as well, because there aren't a lot of them. And it is good that she's got someone, people that are looking out for her. So shout out to you for that. Okay, so the last segment of the interview, it's a light one. I like to ask people about the questions that they what people search on Google, right? So these are the things that people ask about you on Google. The first one is, what is Oscar Mbongeni's real name? That's like the number one asked question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your real name?
My real name is Mbongeni Oscar Ndlovu.
Okay. All right. Cool. So there it is, guys. Second question is, who is Oscar Mbongeni's girlfriend?
Yo. Crazy.
Okay, you're not gonna answer that one. The third one is
definitely.
The third one is, what is Oscar Mbongeni's age?
Oh, nice. It's crazy because these questions are always asked on my platforms, every platform of mine, same way, same. Oh, my age is I'm 29 years old. I'm turning 30 next week Saturday, actually. A big 30, yeah.
Oh, I hope you're gonna throw a big party, man.
Trust and believe, my brother. Trust
the
and
fourth
believe.
the fourth question is, what is Oscar Mbongeni's height?
It's crazy, bro. You won't believe when I want to tell you that I don't know.
You don't know your height? You never measured yourself?
Never in my life have I ever measured myself. Never in my life. I've never measured myself. I've never.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, the last question is, what Oscar Mbongeni's cars, like, so that's like the last question that a lot of people ask about you. They want to know, what car do you drive?
People like personal stuff, eh? They do like personal stuff. Right. When it comes to that, you have to know me personally for me to speak about cars. You want to see me driving around town. If you live in Joburg, you want to see me everywhere. But because now, I've once was that guy who used to be a person who flashes out everything on the internet, but I didn't want that to be affected of who I am, because now that removes the music of what I'm trying to bring to the people away. Now people are focused on what does he drive, where does he live, who does he date, So for that, like personally, when you see me, you see me like what I drive. Where I live, you have to know where I live if you live in the same area. But it's not that I'll have to read T-shirt. But I'm a Joburg citizen, and I am sponsored by a car brand as well, which I can't speak about yet. But definitely, we are good. We are good.
Okay, all right, cool, man. Look, I'm not gonna keep it for too long. Thank you so much for your time. Oscar Mbongeni is doing very well. You keep feeding your fans with the music that they like. So you just mentioned now that it's your birthday next week. So is there anything that you just want to say to people that they must look out for?
No, man. I just want to thank everyone who supports the Oscar Mbongeni brand, for the Groovist brand. There are a lot of stuff that I need to drop. They are very much away. I owe them a couple of music videos, so they must watch their TVs probably from Friday. And then there's merchandise on the way. I'm dropping a new package of music this month, August. So the album I dropped last year for the Groovist, there's a single there, Moya Wami, featuring Mahu. I'm dropping the remix package this month, I'm sorry, in August, because it turns a year in August. And then there's a music package planned. There's music videos coming. There's also a full project of mine dropping later in the year. So I've committed to the house music community for the people that who support what I do, because it's now evident that we are on par. That I'm gonna try to drop an album each and every year until they tell me to stop. So I'm dropping a full album again later in the year. They must look forward to that. But otherwise, overall, my closing words, I just want to say thank you for the support. I can very much feel it. I can see it. They must just watch out for the label, the Ashmed Hour. There's too much dope artists on the way. And shout out to Apple Music, Isgubhu. I appreciate it so much. The love and support is very much heartfelt. And yeah, looking forward to connecting more, man.
All right. I know, Baba. Thank you, ne?
Sharp, sharp.